Hi everybody. Like I said I was going to do today, I drove down to Evansville. Actually went south of Evansville down to the bridge over the Ohio River, which is right here. So what I'm going to show you, this is where the spans are across the river. From here to, looks like this is where I guess you'd call the approach ends, is about 2.5 miles. I used Google Earth's measuring tool to figure that out. So it may be closer to 3 miles actually. But it's pretty cool. I think you'll enjoy seeing it. So this is just to give you like a background over what I did. So after I did that, again up here is the Howell Yard, which is the CSX yard. Now I went to a hobby shop first in Evansville, and the guy told me, he says, they're not very friendly there. This is a big enough yard, they've got their own police force, security and everything. I did take a picture from this road right here. It's an overpass. You see a bunch of trains lined up here. And then afterwards I came around here to the other end of the yard and actually got to see a train coming here. And there's a big grain elevator in here, and it has its own switch engine, and so I got to see that engine. Just sort of give you a lay of the land where I went on my drives today. After that I came back to Princeton, sort of wound my way back roads, sort of got lost. So I wasted a bunch of time. Went to Wendy's drive-through and just sat down at the tracks and just saw one more train. So there's only 2 trains in this video, but so it's more to show you like what's in Evansville. If I just wanted to see trains, I probably should have just stayed in Princeton, to be honest with you. I hope you enjoy it. So this is the Indiana side of the approach to the Ohio River Bridge. I'm south of Evansville, and pretty high up there. It's got a super long approach span, and so many trees, can't really see the bridge much, but I'll show you an aerial photo of what this all looks like. But they got a long approach. I'll show you a picture of another spot when I get up to it. Alright, I just drove a little bit farther up the road. I'm on King Road, and I'll show you on an aerial photo later where I'm at. So again, that's on the other side of the river in Henderson. There the bridge spans. I'm at maximum zoom here. And here's actually the approach to the bridge. It's concrete. It goes a long way. May try to figure it out on Google Earth. Maybe their measure tool will be able to figure out how long it is, but it's actually curved, so that may be tough. But yeah, it's a pretty neat feature. And there's a guy in Evansville. He manufactures model railroad products, Rick's Manufacturing. And I think he also might have bike stuff also. And he has a fabulous L&N based layout, which he modeled a big portion of this. I remember seeing the layout. Gosh, it might have been the 80s or 90s now in model railroad. He had a fabulous layout based. It has a lot of this approach and the bridge modeled. I assume he's still around. Boy, I'd love to see that layout. It's HO. It's really nice. I just walked under it to get a shot of the other side so you can see a little bit better. Nothing any different really. Okay, I'm stopped in the road, not legally. I'm not going to be here long. This is the Howell Avenue bypass. I'm at the south end of Howell Yard, and see there's a lot of trains lined up to go south. A couple full coal trains, a couple manifests. Sure would be nice to see one of them. I think this truck is kind of cool. I assume this is the Howell Yard office. That truck is pretty cool there with the CSX on it. I did a good job on that. This is toward the south end of the yard. This is the car shops, and next is the roundhouse. I didn't stay. I didn't get out of the car. I've been warned about trespassing there, so I just shot these from the road. There's a huge grain elevator here, and I came to take a picture of the switcher. It's an ADM grain elevator, and luckily for me, there's a CSX train coming. Heard the horn. There he is. Everything's moving south today. It's a locomotive operated by remote control. And while waiting on the train, there's the grain elevator. I'll get you a better shot of it. Go the other way. Looks more impressive than that. Here comes the CSX train around him. Another loaded coal train. They're moving a lot of coal today. I just saw a coal train heading south into the yard. Getting back into the car. Here's the train, the engine. I noticed there's downtown Evansville. Evansville's a couple 100,000 people, stuff like that. Just a medium-sized town. It's nice on the river. Here's another shot of the grain elevator. And here's the coal train by. This is a really neat area of Evansville. I like the rail and river transfer. Huge building. It's getting close to 7 o'clock on Wednesday evening. After I go back from Evansville, just grab the hamburger. Been sitting at the depot. Been pretty quiet. It's getting kind of dark, so this might be the only other train I get today. Local. Don't know exactly where he's going to. Might be going out to the Howell station. There's a grain elevator there. Alright, I don't know if there's any other trains coming. Probably wouldn't have let him out in front of anything. There's definitely nothing else in the yard. So I'm going to go ahead and call it an evening. So everybody stay safe.